Do you want to replace your barber or not? Are you tired of spending $40, $50 on a cut? I got you. I'm finna show you how to fade. I'm finna show you how to cut your own hair. First things first, invest in a good set of clippers. I got these for $75 at a beauty supply store. Never had no problems, run good, get you some. Number two, get you some edges. $25 on Amazon. You can't beat that. Let's get straight into it.
Okay, so I skipped the first part where I went in and I did my ball line, which I basically shaped the form of my fade. Now I'm going in with my one guard, taking my hair down so that I can see my lines better and I can fade better with lower guards.
Now that that's done, we want to take it up to a 1.5. Some people don't tell you what that is. We're gonna go 1.5 open. Here's my 1.5 guard, and when they say open and closed, they mean open is like this, and closed is like this. So closed is when your blade is lower, open is when it's longer, when the blades are longer. It's kind of common sense to why you would open and close it. What makes it longer, what makes it shorter.
It also creates a better illusion of a smoother fade.
After I go in with my half guard, I go back down to the bottom of the fade, blend out that bald line. You want to go from bottom to top. So I'm going to go to the bottom and I'm going to blend out that bald line. I'm going in with my guard closed this time, but not all the way closed to where it's bald. I want to go in about halfway till closed. Boom, like right there. And then I'll go in and I'll fade out that line that we got right there, as you can see. Let's go ahead and knock it out. You really want to keep flicking at it, because when you flick at it, you're not taking away as much hair. You're just taking away gradual, kind of like painting or drawing. If any of my painters or drawers, it's like painting and drawing. Gradually get through the blend and just flick at it, flick at it, flick at it. Because once you take too much off, you can't reverse that. You can't add more hair to your head. You know how to cut it. So just gradually flick.
As you can see right now, I'm flicking at my bald line where it's not completely blended out. Also, another investment you may want to get is a handheld mirror so you can look at it through like a bathroom mirror. It really makes it easier to get the back of your head.
See, my lever is forward. I'm going with my half guard closed. Keep blending that fade out, because you never want to, your fade is never really like all the way blended until it's down to perfection. Remember to keep brushing your hair down so that you can see what you cut and what you still need to cut. Because sometimes your guard will push your hair up where you haven't cut yet and it'll look like you cut it. And so you'll end up going higher. You don't want to do that. You want to only cut what you need to cut. Don't cut off too much.
Even as you get higher in the fade, continue to flick your wrist so that you don't create harsh lines that'll cause you to push your fade higher, since you'll end up cutting too much hair off.
Now we're going in with the 1.5 guard.
You're only really allowed to drag the clippers whenever you have a thicker difference in your hair. You really won't create a harsh line using a thicker guard. Now I'm going in with my 2 guard, upgrading my fade, bringing it up higher, taking more hair off the top, making it blend nice and even, the 1.5.
So the key to getting the part by the roots, because a lot of people don't know how to get this, it can be real overwhelming trying to get there because you don't want to cut off your hair. I understand it. What you want to do, because look, the guard doesn't go all the way to the edge where the clippers are. So you want to go all the way up until where you feel your actual hair that you don't want to cut, bump the guard, and then you want to come back down. Bump it and then come back down. So you don't just keep going up, because you know you want to try to get to the edge. Just go always to where you can feel it bump on the edge of the guard, and then handle your business accordingly.
As you can see, like I said, where I go in and I bump the top of my hair.
And really just keep brushing it down. Brush it down at the root, or at that little part line, and then cut over it.
Damn, BT.
So as you can see right here, I still have a little line going on. So I'm gonna take my half on my smaller clippers. My edges come with guards. So I get my 2 millimeters or 1/2. No, it's all the same stuff, 2 millimeters or 0.5. It's all the same thing. I just put them on my edges, and I can go in and I can blend better.
And just repeat that blending process of making everything nice and smooth.
Now for the lineup. The part everybody's scared about. It's really not even that bad. First things first, you want to start by lining down your sides. Once you got that down, everything else is gonna come easier because you know where your destination is to get to going across. First, I start by brushing it down. Brushing my, what do they even call this? Whatever they call it. I brushed that down. Cause I'm gonna take this down soon. You feel me? And you see how my stuff go up right here? I don't know what happened right there. That's gonna be a problem. But I'm gonna show you how to work around it. I'm gonna show you how to get right. Off the rip, I'm gonna just grab a guard that I know that I wanna take it down to. Cause you wanna try to take this down and make it smooth with this side.
Be careful on this part. You don't want to dig where you don't want to cut.
Once you go down to a length that you're comfortable with, then you can go ahead and start doing your sides. And like I said, bring your corners down, straight down, and then I'll show you what to do next. Mine's on this side, like it doesn't grow as thick as the rest of my head does. So you don't want to go as far back whenever you do that. Just line up where the hair starts growing and then just go straight down. Regardless of how much is there, just go straight down because you don't want to push yourself back. You don't. You do not want to do that. That's the one thing you don't want to do. You don't push yourself back. You don't do that. You don't do that. Now we finna go middle to side. That's why we took our line and went straight down so that we can go and have a destination to get to over here on the corner. Go from middle over. Now as you see, where it comes right here and where it gets thinner, you don't want to cut into that. You don't want to take your line and go up. Just go and go evenly across. It doesn't matter what it looks like, just go across. I promise you it'll look cleaner than if you would have cut up and went up with it. And then just like that, boom, congratulations, you just completed your first lineup. Now you can do enhancements if you want to. I'm not knocking it. I think just going with a regular cut looks just as good, but if you want to go and go the extra mile, I use the titanium hairspray, works pretty good. Same with a little card so that I can apply the hairspray. Believe me, you do not want to go too dark with this stuff. It's very powerful. It's done.
Oh!
Then once you're done, you can go in, clean up your mustache, your beard, your eyebrows, whatever you want to do. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications if you're new. I'm gone.
Skinny nigga, fat rack, stand the fuck up out the way. White rice inside my blunt, that bitch burning like some sage.